Crypto has taken a shellacking over the course of the year, with flagship Bitcoin priced at $19,123.10 and Ethereum at $1,283.04. Both are down considerably from their peak high almost a year ago, with speculation swirling about whether crypto will have a return to form. With that speculation, though, there is one cryptocurrency that many are still banking on. Literally, XRP. Ripple Labs has been locked in battle with the SEC for nearly 2 years over their XRP. The outcome of this battle is said to have far-reaching implications on the crypto industry as a whole and the life of XRP itself. The latest revelation in this battle is a Wednesday filing by I-Remit, a payment processor, siding with Ripple Labs. Let's discuss. Welcome to Money Talk Sundays. I'm your host, Stevie B. You know the deal. When you pop in, drop a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so. You can subscribe to the podcast on all your favorite streaming platforms. Now we got that out the way, let's move on to Ripple. Now, as I mentioned, I-Remit is siding with Ripple and XRP, urging a New York federal judge to side with Ripple as well in its efforts to beat a U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission enforcement action, arguing the fact that I-Remit customers use Ripple's digital token to send money abroad cuts against the SEC's claim that the token is an unregistered security. The payment processor argued that the SEC is wrong in its belief that Ripple's digital token XRP is an investment contract, and that the principal reason for anyone to buy XRP was to speculate on it as an investment. I-Remit is one of many companies using XRP for cross-border fund transfers daily. That should be proof XRP is not a security, and holders of the coin should not expect the value to increase over time, according to I-Remit. The way in which entities like I-Remit use XRP on a daily basis undermines the SEC's theory of the case, the brief states. XRP provides a digital currency with benefits not achievable through traditional governmental currencies. XRP is best understood as a means of exchange, not an investment. It should not be regulated as an investment under the Securities Act. Now, despite the enforcement actions of the SEC, more than 100 banks have joined RippleNet, the network that allows the processing of cross-border payments in real time and with little cost. 6 of the biggest banks so far on the Ripple's network are PNC Bank, Santander Bank, Standard Chartered Bank, Qualix, Skandinaviska Enskilda Banken, SEB, and Mitsubishi UFG. Additionally, many foreign central banks have aligned themselves with Ripple. The Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce and Israel's Bank Leumi recognize small business banks are now using the Ripple payment network for cross-border transactions as a result of their alliance with the National Australia Bank. The large Australian bank stated, "We're excited to be working with CIBC, the Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce, and have already partnered with them in using Ripple's blockchain technology to complete international payment transfers between our banks as a proof of concept." Now, in spite of these breakthroughs and monumental adoption of Ripple, the SEC maintains Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and Chairman Christian Larson were reckless in believing that XRP would not be considered a security by regulators, and that Ripple had fair notice that XRP would be subject to the SEC's jurisdiction. Now, according to Ripple, the enforcement action came after nearly a decade of regulatory uncertainty surrounding cryptocurrencies. A decade of regulatory uncertainty surrounding cryptocurrencies, and that the SEC failed to demonstrate that XRP is a security while other decentralized digital assets such as Bitcoin and Ether are not. Now, back in January of this year, Ripple won access to a small slice of a trove of SEC documents the agency claimed were privileged. U.S. Magistrate Judge Sarah Net Byrne ordered the SEC to give Ripple a selection of handwritten notes agency staffers took during certain meetings with third parties unrelated to Ripple, as well as an emailed draft of a June 14, 2018 conference speech in which SEC Division of Corporation Finance Director Bill Hinman said that sales of Bitcoin and Ether were not subjected to securities laws. The SEC repeatedly challenged Judge Netburn's ruling to turn over the materials, arguing that the documents sought by Ripple were protected by attorney-client privilege. But a New York federal judge overruled the SEC's objections in September last month. Now, this case is Securities and Exchange Commission versus Ripple Labs Incorporated, case number 120CV10832 in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York. Now, already XRP is one of the 2022's best performing cryptocurrencies. You throw a lawsuit win and even more bank adoption on top of what we've already seen, and we might see XRP break this dollar before the year is out. The future is never 100% certain, but things are looking pretty good for XRP right now. So should you buy into XRP? I really don't see why not. The banks are already bought into it. They're already using it for day-to-day transfers. Go ahead. If the banks can use it, why can't you get in on it as well? I don't see why not. I've seen the gains, and I continue to pour weekly into my XRP position. Weekly, I'm putting money into my XRP. All eyes on this case, since the litigation is considered a test case for the SEC's stated view that most digital assets are securities. Fingers crossed, XRP, Ripple Labs gets a favorable outcome, and thus, for us XRP holders, sky's the limit. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Money Talk Sundays. I'm your host, Stevie B. That's the latest and greatest on Ripple versus the SEC. You know what the deal is. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Peace.